I want to share my deepest concern. I want to articulate my hope for the future. And then I want to issue a challenge. Can I do that? Yes. Can I do that? Yes. Okay, because I can't change it. It's too late. I'm already up here. So let's talk about my excitement. You know, we live in unprecedented times. And we talk about the bad, but I'm going to talk about the good. I hope you all know that sometimes power comes in proximity. And see, the power of proximity that you all have is that Texas, the state we live in, regardless of what people may say about us, we are the 8th largest economy in the world. And let me explain what that means. That means on an annual basis, about $2.7 trillion exchanges hands. $2.7 trillion exchanges hands. And what that means is there are only 7 other countries, nations, that more dollars exchange hands, and one of those is the United States of America. What I would also tell you, power in proximity, is the DFW is the 23rd largest economy in the world. And what that means is about $800 billion exchanges hands every year in the DFW. So here's my concern. We spend the vast majority of our youth pursuing personal achievement. We talk about my classes, my schedule, my GPA, my internship, my degree. But the truth of the matter is, it's about the common good. And in the spirit and the legacy of the great W.E.B. Du Bois, you all are the talented 10. Have y'all heard that phrase before? Yeah. Students, have y'all heard that phrase before? Yeah. It means that you represent 10% of the population who we believe to have the potential to lead and uplift our community through education and activism. You are the talented 10, which means that those of us who are the least of us are counting on you to create a place that's fair, just, equitable, and we all can live a life that of decency, and we can maintain our dignity. But we rarely talk about that, do we? But because you are the talented 10, not only you have to live by that example, you have to lead that conversation. But let me articulate my hope for the future. You know, I'm grateful to be here today, and I'm grateful to get up every day to go to the Cedar Valley campus because it allows me to live my purpose. My purpose in life is to help people find the tools, the fortitude, and the belief to discover your pathway to prosperity. And what I mean by prosperity, I mean economic independence. I gotta spell it out for some folks. Economic independence for me means when you get to the point in your life, in your journey, where your time and effort is no longer required to sustain your standard of living. Does that make sense? I'm gonna say it again. When you get to the point in time in your life where your time nor your energy or effort is required to sustain how you want to live, which basically means you have to get to the point in life where your money makes you money, right? So the number one thing you need to remember about that philosophy or that endeavor is that it's never about how much money you make. It's about how much you keep. Because the market has generated 7 to 8% annually for the last 90 years since the Great Depression. So You have access, you will have means, you will have opportunities. The question is, what will you do with that? So, and why do I want that for you? Because you are the talented 10. So, here are my challenges. I'm going to steal a quote from the magnificent, the magnanimous Mayor Rachel Proctor from the great city of DeSoto. And Rachel Proctor, you would never see her stand up publicly without her saying this one thing, that progress moves at the speed of relationships. So Conrad scholars, you have had the opportunity and the unique experience in this internship environment to build what? Relationships. Sponsors who have made the investment to be here today to spend time with you is because we want a relationship. And I promise you, if you take care of your relationships like some of us take care of our social media pages, you're going to be all right. Or maybe not. So, I also, students, I want to issue another challenge. I don't want you to pursue a job. I don't want you to pursue a career. I want you to figure out, because I just told you, $2.7 trillion circulate through our state alone. And did I mention 30 million circulates to the United States of America? So my question is, how do you participate in the economy? You're the talented 10. You should be thinking bigger than just getting up and going to work every day so you can take care of yourselves. How do you recapture some of that $800 billion that we can all drive to in a day to bring back to support not only you and your family, but make investments like Conrad Leadership Program? And be like the James family and the Johnson family to make investments and pour into others, because they know they are the talented 10. And they speak with their pocketbooks. So as I take my seat, could you please put up the donation QR code one more time? And I'm going to say to you, I personally was able to walk through this myself. I donated before I got on this stage, so it's not that difficult. So thank you for your incredible support of the talented 10th and the future of our community, our region, our state, our nation. I'm blessed to be here, and I wish you all peace and blessings throughout your entire journey in life.